Hey, how's my yard looking? But you gotta look closer. I'm gonna zoom. Nope, not zoom. See all them? Let's go over here. Mushrooms. They are all over the yard. And I mean all over. I think that would scare most people. Oh, let's go over here. But this is called a living soil. Look at them there. So that was an old tree stump I ripped out, put in some seed there. I was gonna do sod, never got around to it. But these are all over. There's thousands of these guys out here, and I'm loving it. I think this would terrify most people because mushrooms are a fungus. But in the interim, I am still going to lay down some disease X. Let's get started. What's up, guys? Rick here with Turf Time. Today, putting down Scott's Disease X fertilizer with 0.31% azoxystrobin. So, with fungicides, from my understanding, it is good to switch them up on every application. The bag says it's about 4 weeks, so I'm going to do it today. And then in 4 weeks, I'm going to put down some propiconazole, most likely, something of that. Or I might do Eagle 20, maybe. I don't know yet. So right now, I just showed you, I got a bunch of mushrooms in my yard. That's not why I'm doing this. I don't mind the mushrooms at all. I put down a ton of compost on the initial seeding when I did the restoration. And then I top layer compost in the fall as well. So now I'm putting down a preventative rate of the disease X because we're getting a ton of rain and we're starting to get into some heat. My turf is really starting to thicken up. And I do mean it is thickening up very well. So what I want to do is take any chance of brown patch or anything like that. I want to make sure if it does hit, it is very minimal, but I just want to kind of be preventative and making sure it doesn't happen. So let's go ahead and lay this down real quick. Throw her down. All right. So that is a wrap. I went ahead and put down 10 pounds. Decided not to do the backyard, so I did 10 pounds over 6,500 square feet, which is my front yard, which is pretty close to the curative rate. And that's okay. I got other plans for the backyard, and if a fungus hits that, it's not a big deal. I'm doing some interesting things back there, which will come in a future video. But in the interim, we'll see how this goes. It's the first time I've ever used Disease X. So I've used Eagle 20 and propiconazole in the past. So, but from what I'm reading with Kentucky bluegrass, azoxystrobin is supposed to be pretty doggone good. I looked at the liquid stuff. Woo, it's expensive. But I might end up, because I actually prefer to spray versus granulars anyway. But we might do that in the future. But in the interim, let me show you one of my quarantine posts or buys from Amazon in honor of Alan Hain, the lawn care nut. So those are my pink flamingos, and all these little plants that you see coming up here are going to turn out to be that. So I'm gonna have to pull all these, or actually just, I'm gonna mulch them. So it's called a moonflower, or a datura. Puts out a really white, pretty flower that opens up at nighttime, smells amazing. But in the interim, the yard is done. Still looking pretty good. I gave it a mow yesterday, I believe it was. And nope, day before yesterday, because we got rain all day yesterday. But I did end up spraying some humic acid yesterday, as well as some fish fertilizer, sea kelp, and all that. So trying to dominate. And now I see it is time to tackle that and that. Ladies and gentlemen, I do believe that is called nutsedge. And I've been wanting to put down a round of tenacity anyway. So I'll do that in a couple days or so. All right, guys, that's a wrap. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next video. Rick out.